words we said were few and far, but love lived quietly where they are. We didn't need a perfect phrase to tell each other we would stay. You held my hand, I held my breath, love was born in that still death. You looked at me, I looked away, still felt your meaning anyway. No grand confession, no loud vows, just moments that the soul unsaid was true. It's how I still hold on to you. Somewhere between the lines we loved, in silences we never shoved. You never said what I now know. Your heart was loud and soft and slow, and when the noise of life declined, we met somewhere between the lines. We never traced the ending well, but still your presence gently fell in places I had long outgrown. You made the quiet feel like home. You didn't promise stars or time. You only stood, and that was mine. And now though time has drawn its page, your voice still echoes off the stage. You love me not with words or signs, but in the breath between our lines. Somewhere between the lines we stayed when everything else washed away. You gave me more in what you hid than many ever truly did. And though the ink may fade in time, your truth remains between the lines. And it still is. Somewhere between the lines we knew the words were never what was true. You left without a single sound, yet here you are, still all around. And if the world forgets our signs, I'll find you still between the lines. Where silence spoke and time resigned, that's where your heart still touches mine. your love like morning light. No need to shine, just felt so right. You stayed when all the world withdrew, and simply breathed your heart into. You never made a scene or sound, but everything you gave was found in how you listened, how you stood, and all the ways you understood. And every time the dark grew wide, you stayed and never stepped aside. It's the way you stayed that holds me still, through every doubt, through every chill. You didn't run, you didn't prove, you just remained, your quiet move. And now when everything feels frayed, I miss you most, the way you stay. We weren't a story told out loud, but whispered love beneath the shroud. No public page, no echo clear, but every glance was crystal near. I never said how much you meant, but every day with you was spent in peace I didn't understand till now. Without your steady hand, you showed me love could softly be, without a script, yet perfectly. It's the way you stayed, I feel each night, not fading fast, just out of sight. You didn't shout, you didn't bend, you were just there, my stillest friend. And even now, through time and gray, I reach for you the quiet way. And that's everything. It's the way you stay that won my soul. Without a claim, you made me whole. And though the world may call you gone, your love, that stillness lingers on. Not in the noise or words you make, but in the quiet, the way you stay, the way you stayed, still here somehow, still teaching me to love right now. wasn't thunder when you left, just echoes wrapped in gentle breath. You walked away without a sound, yet every step still shakes the ground. You didn't cry, you didn't plead, just gave me all I didn't need. But now in storms I hear you clear, your silence loud inside each tear. I chase your voice in drops that fall, still hoping love could hear me call. And though the sky forgets your name, the rain still whispers just the same. You're the echo in the rain, soft and slow but never plain, falling where I used to stand, reaching out without a hand. You never left a mark in stone, but left a song I call my own. You never promised we would stay, but part of you still finds a way to fill the cracks this heart can't hide, to dance in puddles deep inside. And when I walk the quiet street, your rhythm echoes in my feet. No matter how the seasons turn, there's rain in me that still will yearn. You never needed words to stay, the falling sky became your way. You're the echo in the rain, every drop still speaks your name. You didn't fight, you didn't flee, just left the storm inside of me. And when I try to love again, it's always through your quiet rain. And so do I. You're the echo in the rain, soft and constant, sweet and vain. I can't unhear the way you felt in every sky where we both dwelt. You didn't fade, you just became the love that falls with every rain. You're still the echo, I remain, a voice I find in every rain. glow still lingers down the hall. You never left, not all, not all. You said goodbye without regret, but left behind what hearts don't forget. Your sweater hanging by the door, the silence heavy on the floor. You always knew I'd watch the light to see if you came back each night. And though the room has stayed the same, it's only filled with your first name. I thought I'd turn it off someday, but some goodbyes just never stay. You're the light I leave on in rooms I know you've gone, a quiet hope I can't outgrow, a warmth I feel in undertow. I should forget, I should move on, but some part of me still dawns when I see that light left on. I make the bed but leave your side, as if you're still out late to ride. Your coffee cup remains untouched, but still it means I miss too much. I never change the channel back, your shows still play when nights go black. And every line I once ignored feels like you're speaking once more. No voice, no footstep on the stair, but still it feels like you're right there. You're the light I leave on long after you've withdrawn. I know you won't be walking through, but still that light believes in you. I should let go, I should forget the shadows fall in silhouette where I keep the light you lit. And that's why it stays. You're the light I leave on, even when the dawn is gone. You were the glow I used to chase, now you're just warmth I can't replace. So if you ever feel alone, know there's a light that's still your own. It's always here, it's always on. In the dark, in every song, you're the light I leave on. I found your smile behind the glass, still frozen in the time that passed. The frame is worn, the colors fade, but not the way your eyes still feel we just begun. You wore that look, the quiet fire that made the moment feel entire. And though the season swept away, that captured glance refused to stray. And I can't help but stare too long, as if the photo hums your song. You're still in the photograph, smiling like you never passed, frozen where our hearts began, unchanged by time, untouched by sin. You don't know how much I hate to climb inside the light you made, but all I have, your echo laugh, still living in the photograph. I tried to put it in a drawer, but missed you when I passed the door. The silence felt too sharp, too loud, without your gaze inside the crowd. You're not a ghost, you're not a dream. You're more than just a faded theme. You're proof that love once held me tight, still shining in a frame of light. And though you never speak or blink, that picture says the things I think. You're still in the photograph, in every line, in every laugh. The world moved on, I tried, I did, but you're the piece I never hid. You stayed when all the rest moved past. Your stillness made the moment last. You're here though not in breath or path, still glowing in the photograph. But it died. You're still in the photograph, where nothing needs to change or crash. You were the light the lens could keep, while all the world forgot to weep. And even now, through every tear, you're just a glance away from here. A love that still somehow outlasts, still smiling in the photograph. You're still there, and I'm still half in love with you. In that photograph. There was a pause before the fall, where love still echoed struggled through it all. You held my face like time would bend, and kissed me soft like it was the end. We stood in stillness, eye to eye, not knowing how to say goodbye. The wind forgot the words to blow, the stars stood still, refused to glow, and in that breath between the tears we said more than in all our years. And though the silence soon would spread, I still remember what we said. Before the sky went quiet, before the colors died, you loved me in a whisper, too big for words to hide. And though the night collapsed us and dawn pulled you away, I live inside the moment before the sky went gray. I tried to speak, but sound would break, too fragile for the love at stake. You smiled like someone who had known that some goodbyes must stand alone. Now every sunset draws your line, a silhouette that once was mine. And though you vanished with the breeze, the hush you left will never cease. You gave me all you couldn't stay, and left your soul in shades of gray. Before the sky went quiet and stars forgot to shine, you held me like a secret, too sacred to define. And though the night consumed you and light led you away, you're still the pause I cling to before the skies turn gray. You're still Before the sky went quiet, you told me with your eyes that loving meant releasing, but not a full goodbye. So now when silence finds me and colors slip away, I still hold on in shadow to all you didn't say. Before the sky went quiet, I heard your heart, and it still plays. It didn't pour, it just became. hidden name. You never asked me to be yours. No vows, no keys, no open doors. But still I kept you in my chest, a name that never let me rest. I wore you like a second skin, and whispered thoughts I kept within. And though you never said it too, I knew you wore my silence too. We didn't need the world to see the name you left inside of me. I wore your name like rain, falling soft, never in vain. It soaked into my every line, unseen by most but wholly mine. And though you walked a different way, your name still falls on me today. They never saw how much I knew of every line and shape of you. You lived inside the things I wrote, each letter dripping like a note. No one could hear, no one could tell, but I had worn you all too well. You were the ache I couldn't frame, the beauty wrapped in soundless flame. You didn't call me out aloud, but I still wore you through the crowd. I wore your name like rain, like morning songs that don't explain. You stained the sky in silver gray and never truly went away. Each drop of vow I never claimed, but still I wore your sacred name. You never asked me to love you, but I did in every word I never said, and still do. I wore your name like rain, too quiet for the world to blame. You never stayed but never left. Your mark was soft, your silence deft. And even now in storm or flame, I whisper still your hidden name. Wore your name like rain, still falling through my Not every love is loud or bright. Some only live in soft light. You didn't shout or try too hard. You didn't play a single card. simply sat, and in that space I saw the world slow down its pace. You never asked, you never pressed, but still you filled my quiet chest with something strong yet undefined, a peace that wrapped around my mind. And though you never made a sound, I heard your heart and all around. You were the quiet in my storm, the stillness where my soul felt warm. I didn't know how much I'd need, a love that didn't beg or plead. You held me not with words or fight, but with your calm, your silent light. You didn't write me lines to keep, but stayed beside me in the deep. And when the world was cold and loud, you stayed the silence in the crowd. No grand display, no blazing spark, but steady hands inside the dark. And now when everything feels wrong, I miss your quiet all night long. You weren't the thunder I once chased, but you're the peace I can't replace. You were the quiet in my sky, the breath I took, the gentle why. You didn't speak, you didn't show, but loved me more than I could know. And now the world's too sharp to hide, without the calm you kept inside. You didn't try to change me, you just stayed, and somehow that saved me. I still need that. You were the quiet, not the flame, but every storm still says your name. And though you're gone, your hush remains in softened tears and window panes. I hear you still in every sigh. You were the quiet, not goodbye. You were the quiet, and you still are. The gentle beat beneath my scar. Before the words could find their place, you spoke it all with just your face. We didn't rush, we didn't plan, but somehow love still took a hand. You didn't promise, didn't plead, just looked at me and met my need. Your eyes told stories lips could hide, of every hope you held inside. And though no vow was ever said, I heard forever in your head. Not every truth and still they shimmer shades of you. That corner smile, that silent cheer, you're gone in voice but still so near. I close my eyes and feel your glance, like a light in some forgotten dance. Neither swore, you never cried, you just let truth in you reside. When eyes believed we made our way through quiet nights and gentle day, you gave me all without demand and held my soul without your hand. And though we lost what we achieved, I still live there when eyes believe. I saw your soul unfolding in a silent role. And even now in passing faces, I seek your eyes in different places. No louder love I've ever grieved than what we had. When eyes believe, we loved once, not in what we said, but in the way your eyes had led. You never stayed, not fully here, but left your light to hold me near. You came like moonlight through the blinds, a quiet guest within my mind. You never called this place your own, but made my heart feel less alone. You didn't speak in words or songs, but I could feel where you belonged. And though your shadow passed me by, you left the stars in my sky. And even now with distance wide, I feel your warmth I cannot hide. You were borrowed light, never meant to stay the night, but you lit up the darkest part and left your fire in my heart. You didn't stay but didn't go. You're somewhere deep, I only know. You were never mine by right, but still I live in borrowed light. I see you in the in-between, in moments soft and what's unseen. You left no notes, you made no claims, yet filled my days with silent flames. You were a story not complete, but every line felt bittersweet. And though I walk alone today, your glow still doesn't fade away. You passed through like a gentle breeze, but etched your warmth inside of me. You were borrowed light, fleeting, but you burned so bright. A love not meant to hold still return as borrowed light. With borrowed light, still burning in borrowed light, still burning in borrowed light. There's a book we never touched, but I still read it far too much. Your hands would hover near my own, but turn away before they'd shown. The words we thought, the dreams we kept, were lines our voices never left. We'd built a world of subtle signs and glances shared in silent lines. You never said what I now feel, but somehow all of it was real. I carry verses in my chest of all we felt but never guessed. The things we never wrote still float in every note. You didn't say, I didn't dare, but love was always living there. No ink, no page, no signed reply, but I still breathe your last goodbye. The poem faded from our throats are the things we never wrote. I passed the cafe where we sat. Your shadow lingers more than that. I hear the laughter left unsaid, the lyric running through my head. Your voice, a song I never heard, but knew by heart in every word. Unspoken truths like quiet snow that fell before we let them show. We never wrote it down as proof, but we both knew we held the truth. The things we never wrote still warm my winter coat. They echo soft on every street where memory and silence meet. I feel them rise inside the air, and every almost could have cared. A love wrote. Still reading you in what we never wrote. Not every love is made to show. Some live in places no one knows. You never wore me on your sleeve, but still you gave me air to breathe. No crowd, no lights, no public line, just quiet ways you made me shine. I was the name you didn't say, the peace you kept but hid away. And though the world could never see, I felt the way you carried me. It wasn't loud, but it was real, the kind of love you only feel. You held me like a secret, tucked beneath your skin. Never told a single soul, but let my fire in. I wasn't in your storybook, but I was in your stead. You held me like a secret, too heavy not to care. You didn't take me by the hand, but stood beside and let me stand. No promises, no grand affair, but love was always waiting there. They didn't know, but I sure knew. Each look from you allowed a truth. And even now in other arms, I search for your unseen alarms. Not every love is built to shout, some hide away, they never doubt. You held me like a secret, like wind that warms the flame, a quiet vow, a wordless pact that never bore my name. I wasn't in the photographs, but I was in your breath. You held me like a secret that loved me unto death. Yeah, I never needed to be known, just held and you did. In silence, you still do. Still holding me like your secret in the dark. Some things don't fade, they just return. In every sound, in every burn, you walked away without a trace, but left your voice inside this place. Not loud, not sharp, but soft and wide, like whispers I can't leave behind. You never called, you never wrote, but still your silence sings a note. In every breeze, in every song, you echo even after gone. And I don't speak your name aloud, but feel you walking through the sound. You're made of echo, everywhere I go. You're in the walls, the falling rain, the space between the soft refrain. You didn't stay, you didn't fight, but left your soul in every night. You're not a ghost, you're not a show, you're just the part that doesn't go. I hear you in a passing car, and melodies from near and far. You hum beneath the songs I play, to wrap around the things I say. You're not a memory I chase, your breath that lingers in this space. A shadow dancing in the hall, a warmth that answers when I fall. You left too quiet to be gone. You echo in what still goes on. You're made of echoes, not seen but always close. In every chord, in every key, you still find ways to play through me. You didn't stay, you didn't try, but love like yours can never die. You're what the empty always knows. You're still around, just made of just made of echoes. You're made of echoes, soft as fire's glow. And though the world has moved ahead, you speak in ways that words have fled. You didn't linger in goodbye, but haunt the hush I can't deny. You're not a dream, you're not a show, you're still with me. Just made of made of echoes, still calling me home. There's a quiet in the room that used to hold your laugh in bloom. I still wake up before the light, expecting you beside me, right? The coffee brews, the echoes hum of all the mornings that won't come. The walls don't speak, the clock just ticks. I chase your voice through shadows thick. You never said you wouldn't stay, but silence filled the space that day. And though I beg the air to speak, it only answers once a week. You were the sound I used to hear in quiet moments, soft and near. But now there's static on the line where once your words would intertwine. You were the hum beneath my seat. Now I just float in memory and search for sound so desperately, where the silence used to be. Your sweater's still on its old chair. I breathe you in, but you're not there. I hum the songs you used to play, but they just fade and drift away. The mirror shows I'm still the same, but missing half a whispered name. I speak aloud just to pretend the silence doesn't mean the end. I light a match just for the glow, still hoping you'll return below. You were the song I used to know, the lyric in my afterglow. Now every room just holds the trace of what you left in empty space. I try to sing but can't break free from where the silence used to be. I hear the rust now, every day. You were the voice that filled the dark, the wordless spark, the subtle mark. Now even echoes fade too soon and leave me talking to the moon, still searching through the quiet sea for where your sound once lived in me. But all I find so endlessly is where the silence used to be, where the silence used to be. And maybe always will be. Keep your picture on the shelf, still talking softly to myself. Your face is frozen mid-laughter, a moment caught, but gone right after. I dust it off like sacred glass, a future shaped from what won't pass. The edges worn, the frame still shines, your eyes still meet these tired lines. And though the world has changed its pace, you haven't moved inside this space. And though you're gone in time and skin, you live in frames I keep within. You're still framed in gold, like a sunset never old. The light you left still clings to me, in corners where you used to be. You didn't fade, you didn't break. You're part of every step I take. No story left untold, just love still framed in gold. I wish you'd hear. Your name still tastes like crystal clear. You look at me like you still know the version of me you made grow. That I find, it's just your gaze still locked in mine. You're still framed in gold, though the nights grow long and cold. You shine from glass like you once shone, and make this house not feel alone. You didn't leave in sudden blur, you stayed in more than what we were. No longer new, yet never old. Our love still framed in gold. Maybe that's what keeps me going. You're still framed in gold, not just a picture to behold, but memory that breathes in light and guards me gently every night. I hold you close in silent ways. You never really slipped away. Forever mine, not bought or sold, just love still framed in gold. Still here, still framed in gold.